Have you ever gotten so angry at a game but still enjoyed it? You're probably thinking of Call of Duty or like a From Software game, but for me, I'm thinking of Jedi Survivor. Can you beat Zeke and Deacon Jera with only throwing your lightsaber? Zeke isn't necessarily a hard boss, but at the same time, it's one of three bosses that took me the longest. Not because he has moves that are annoying, it's just that he doesn't attack as much where you're able to block it and get rid of his block stance. So for the longest time, I was waiting until he would attack and I could actually do something, which took me the longest. However, I did realize after like 30 minutes that you can just throw your lightsaber to break the block stance rather than just pressing the block button to perfect parry. So that's what I ended up doing and will do throughout the other fights. But little does Cal know that he will struggle to fight Ravis in the future. But he and other protagonists are like cats, and they have 9 lives, so they never really die. Just if that was real life, you can do anything and just have no consequences. Now for this first Deacon Jera fight, the first one out of 3, it wasn't hard, but I'm just a dumbass and forgot that I was doing a challenge, so I had to kill myself just to restart from the last checkpoint and start the fight over again. But that is the one and only time that I actually do it. The rest of the fight after it goes as smooth as it can be, more smooth than a baby's butt. Not that I've ever touched a baby's butt, because that would be just weird. Deacon is the sort of person that comes into your life and just says you ain't shit, especially when he just got out of a capsule that he's been stuck in for 200 years, so how is his ass more superior than mine? That's something that I don't know. But those words will come back to haunt me because the last fight with him is probably the most hardest fight that I've ever gone through. Not because it was hard, just because, well, you just have to wait and see how mad I actually get. With this challenge overall, I found that my perfect blocking was getting better and that it was a new and fun way to actually play the game, because I don't know about you, but just playing the game like regular on like Jedi Knight was like too easy, but playing it on Jedi Master was like abnormally hard to the point where like you couldn't do anything. So like this adds a perfect challenge for something right in the middle. The thing with these scripted sequences where you have to mash a button, I don't know if that would count as failing the challenge or not. So like right there I got hit, but later on I do kind of change the rules and make it where like I can, if I decide to, do those challenges, because it does help out a little bit more rather than just taking damage and risk failing the challenge altogether. One thing that I did get caught up on a lot in this challenge that you should watch out for if you do decide to do it is that his power moves are kind of hard to attack, only because they're in the air, so you can't really jump over it, but then at the same time you can't really dodge it because it'll just gravitate towards you. So that's one problem that I had. So that's kind of why I am playing on New Game Plus, just so I have more opportunities to not die as much and continue playing the game and still having fun. Or maybe I'm just bad at the game and it's actually quite easy to avoid those attacks, but I wouldn't know because I'm literally bad at every game that I play. And no, I am not counting cutscenes as part of the challenge, because you cannot avoid them unless you skip it. So if you skip it, it's like it never really happened. But y'all love looking at cutscenes, so it's perfect for you guys.